Gary with Fresh, and I'd like to introduce you to our LINYFELT ceiling family. This is the LINYFELT that will mount to a standard T-grid. Of course, there's also the option to mount our brackets to a sheetrock ceiling as well. But I want to show you the ease of how this gets installed, starting with, we would call it a new construction way of doing it, which is attaching our LINYFELT bracket directly to T-grid, and we'll provide these brackets to you in either black or white. Same thing with the screws, will either be a black face or a white face. And you always have the option for new construction to go back and have your contractor just spray the whole T-grid ceiling, so this will all be blended in and matched in. But once you have your brackets onto the T-grid, you simply just have your LINYFELT, and this will be up in the ceiling, and you just press it in. And the spacing for this particular model allows you 8 on a 2-foot section. So you can either do this on a 2x2, or these come in 8-foot lengths, and you can stretch this across an 8-foot part of your ceiling. If you do happen to mess up on installing the LINYFELT into the brackets, again, because the spike brackets, they're meant to be put in one direction and then not be able to pull out. But if you do mess up and you kind of get the location off, the only way to really do this is to bend the bracket out a little bit on one side, and that allows the LINYFELT to disengage. And then these will bend back into place like that. So once you have that, you can reinstall the piece. Just push it in. So what you end up with is an element like this that's mounted up into the ceiling, hung by wire as with any standard T-grid. The other way to mount these brackets is more of a retrofit. So if you have existing T-grid and you'd like to install LINYFELT into the ceiling, we have these little clip-on brackets here. And I have the brackets in black here, but this is our white LINYFELT bracket here. And then we also have these joiner brackets. So this allows you to join the little 12-inch sections together, so you have a continuous run of these brackets. Let me just demonstrate on one little section here. So this hardware is just standard 1/4-20 hardware, which we'll provide you. And again, you can have your contractor paint over this so that it all blends together into one color. So I'm demonstrating here on just a little 36-inch strip, but you can do this on an 8-foot long piece as well. So once you have this built up, your T-grid is already up in the ceiling. And these just clip on to the T-grid, like so. And then from there, you just take your LINYFELT pieces, and again, you just clip them into the little spike brackets. Very easy to put up. So if I can show you a finished product. All right, so here's a little 4x4 section that we put up using the retrofit clips. So this was an existing, very tired and old T-grid drop ceiling. We just left the ceiling panels in there. Of course, you can always leave it exposed, take the panels out of there. But here you can see the LINYFELT brackets are just clipped right onto the T-grid, and then you just put the fins right into here. This is actually a different family called Vibe, but it's installed the same way you would install LINYFELT.